Supporting your local news, Air Park Canterbury, Logistics Drive and Parking Island off Rustley Road.
Christchurch Mayor Phil Mauger is with me now. Hello to you, sir.
G'day, bud. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Nice to see you. Central City retail staff say they simply don't feel safe in the central city anymore. I suggest to you that it's probably going to get worse in the summertime as more people are attracted to the central city. So what's council doing, along with police, along with other agencies, to make our city safe again?
As you know, CCC supported since last August the funding of workers going around, security staff going around. But the one good thing about it is that CCBA have started up a thing called the Inner City Collaborative. And it's the first in the country to target the problem. It has been, so far, a great success. The CCBA membership, with all their members, they've got an extra 1,000 pairs of eyes and 1,000 pairs of ears, sets of ears out there around the city. And it's a forward focus on continuing to mitigate these issues. Now, with the council who do it, the police, the CCBA, and the City Mission who go around with outreach workers, I'm confident that things are a lot better than they are. I understand that this problem that was in the paper was a number of months ago, but I talked to CCBA. We'll never solve the problem. There's always going to be an issue, but we're working on it, and CCBA feel, and I do agree with them, that we are in better shape than other cities. Not that we should lower ourselves down to their level. So
that is good to hear. I did wonder whether that story was more historical, and that's why I wanted to get some clarity from you, because I have seen those security guards that work independently, and they're great, and they are the eyes and ears, and I often have a chat with them and they say things are improving, so that's good news. I want to move on to your thoughts on the proposal to close off-licence liquor outlets at 9 p.m. I know that the council is looking to see whether this works in Auckland. What are your thoughts, and do we need to do that, or are we simply punishing the outlets who are making money for doing what they do?
Well, Auckland have implemented it, from what I know. I'm going to watch closely to see how it works. And I'm a great believer in trying things to see if they work. And if someone else is trying it and it does work, let's look at it. We haven't even gone out for consultation yet. We will do that. We will get feedback and then we'll make a decision. But we should look at all the different options. And if it turns out that the one in Auckland is working extremely well, we shouldn't turn a blind eye to it and put it into the mix.
Of course, unsurprisingly, the hospitality industry would always argue that it's better to have people inside their premises than out on the streets. I mean, that's a pretty clear-cut case, isn't it?
That's right. But of course, see, supermarkets shut at 10 anyway, so from going 10 to 9 is not going to make a hell of a difference for them, I would have thought. But we'll wait till we do our consultation and we'll make a decision.
Why were councillors taken back or surprised at the council funding of $125,000 to run the Christchurch show? This is a commercial event that's run by a commercial operation, so why is the council providing corporate welfare now?
Well, as you know, the show was going to be cancelled. It wasn't looking like it was going to happen. It is owned by the AMP Association, the show. There's new directors there, and they're all working for free. In the LTP, we had a bit of pressure on us to put more money into events. The big events, Christchurch NZ go and do, and the smaller ones that we throw money at. But there was some in the middle. There was a gap in the middle that wasn't getting anything. So in the LTP, we agreed to and we budgeted for a thing called the City Identity Fund. So that is where this money's come from. It was always in there. It fills the gap, as I say, and it's for events that are good for the region, iconic events. And as you and I know, because we're old enough, that the AMP show is certainly an iconic event for Christchurch, and we needed to support it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. It is a great event. But then again, I guess the question is, though, that should councillors be surprised when figures of $125,000, I think, for 1 year or for 2 years, well, $250,000 is what I'm meaning. Is it good enough that councillors are surprised that money's being spent regardless of what fund it comes from, is what I guess and what I'm getting at?
Yeah, no, well, there's a couple of things. One, it's not a commercial event. AMP have engaged these people to help them run this, and they've done this. They managed to turn it around in a very short time because the new directors have only just come on, probably about 3 weeks ago. So it's a lot of moving parts. But we were at a meeting last week. We were having a report on the event stuff coming to us. That didn't come through. It is now in next week's meeting, which was going to explain exactly what has happened. So, unfortunately, the timing wasn't right. It's next week. It will all be out there and say we're going to give 125 grand to this, and this is what we're going to do, and iconic events, all that sort of stuff. We were just ahead of ourselves, and that's where the surprise came in.
All right. And just quickly and finally, I know you've this wasn't on our things of discussion, but interesting enough. So, have you found a boss for the council yet?
We had our interviews yesterday. We're now in the process. So I can't talk about anything about it, but we're on the way, and something will pop out the end soon.
So there's 3 finalists, so to speak. You've got it down to 3.
That's we went in with 3. Yeah. Okay.
When do I sign the contract?
Have we not got hold of you yet, Chris?
No, it was a very tough interview and sitting in front of all the councillors. But I'm quietly confident. Christchurch Mayor Phil Mauger, have a great day.
You too, man. See you around.